Welcome back to Dirt Nap TV. So on this week's episode, we're with Mr. Dan there down in southern Alberta chasing antelope.
Yeah, in Alberta, it takes a long time to draw a tag. For me, it took about 14 years, and we put in a lot of time, and the hunt itself actually only took about 13 minutes. But
awesome video, awesome hunt. Check it out.
Dirt Nap TV is brought to you by Scree Canada. Dirt Nap TV is brought to you by these fine sponsors: Tooth of the Arrow Broadheads, Victory Archery, Portable Winch Company, Scent Relief, Gut Check Indicators, Be Dead Sure.
scouting mission. Opening day is tomorrow. Saw a few good goats when I was here chasing mule deer earlier this year, so see if we can't find the big one. If we can find him today, he should be close by tomorrow. See where I saw him last and start from there. I saw right over this little hill in this dip, I saw a couple antelope there. I don't know, it's weird, they seem to like the same little dips and everything. All it takes is them being pushed and they can go along. Just hope that if they do get bumped, that they stay on the property you have permission on. Look how fast he's running, eh? Might get out with the sparring scroll. Doe's laying in the middle there, see her? That's what's going on. I think he's tending that doe, waiting for her to be ready to breed. Gotta make sure we're hitting 200 yards here. Fire in the hole. Looks good.
So when I first saw this clip come in, I was scratching my head. I actually had to fast forward it and then rewind and keep watching, because since I've known Dan, I've actually never seen you hold a gun. And then you're down sighting in. I was like, what the hell's going on here? But
yeah, so like I said, it's a long wait for a draw, and it's only a 5-day season once you do get drawn. So I wasn't messing around. 14 years, 5 days. I just wanted to get it done. No matter what, I always check my gear, whether it's bow, whether it's a rifle. That's what I'm doing here.
whether you're going 20 miles or 200 miles, always check your stuff before you go for a hunt of a lifetime.
They moved. Where's it off there? I'm looking at the wrong spot.
Right, we're going to check back on that antelope from earlier today. The big guy, hopefully he's still in the same general area. They don't typically move much. We'll find out though. Hopefully he stays on a property that we can hunt at the very least. It's almost dark, so if he's still there right now, we should be looking good. We'll be back before sunrise tomorrow. Try and locate him again for opening day. Wish us luck.
This segment of Dirt Nap TV is brought to you by PSE Archery.
So we've located that buck again, just like we thought. He's right in the same spot he was earlier this afternoon. I'm gonna try and get a better look. Make sure it's him. Keep an eye on him. It's getting dark, so once it's dark, we'll leave him alone.
So the buck that we showed at the beginning, was that the same buck that you put to bed at night there?
Yeah, it was. So what I did was, after spotting him at first, I watched him for a little bit. Went, checked my rifle, came back. Sure enough, he hadn't moved but 50 yards. So we put him to bed and waited after dark. Then we went back, made some dinner, had a good night's sleep, and we were up bright and early the next morning for our morning hunt opening day.
Crazy. Second fastest animal on earth, and they move 50 yards in a whole day.
Yeah, it's crazy. But sometimes once they get up and start moving, man, they'll cover miles and miles.
I'd run them down.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Morning coffee. Another perk. So our worst fears have been realized. The other guy who also has an antelope draw is here, and he's after that same buck. Fortunately, we were here last night and located him, and he's going to a different area to look for him, so we'll see what happens. Pretty sure he's back in here somewhere. We're gonna try our luck. Hopefully we get to him before the other guy does. We got 4 minutes till we go out. I think we're gonna have to make a circle around that power pole, stay low, and we'll pop up on top and shoot him. That's the plan. Thank you. I got eyes on him already. Right where we left him. Just like we thought.
This segment of Dirt Nap TV is brought to you by Portable Winch Company.
I hit him. Come on, come on. He's going down. He's going down, buddy. He's done. He's done. He's done. He's done. Look at that. 7 a.m. Oh baby. Oh baby. Antelope down. Yeah, buddy. That didn't take long. Season's been open for 13 minutes. Not even 12, 10 when I shot. But that's a beauty goat, dude. Right in the chest. Perfect, eh? Right through the chest, bud. Right where you want it.
So yeah, that antelope was exactly where we thought. I just snuck in on. I was sneaking in on foot and creeping over the hill, and that's when I got a glimpse of him. So I backed out a little bit and kind of crept around to get a better angle to sneak in where the antelope couldn't see me, and I had a good shot.
He's a nice one, eh? Not bad for your first antelope.
All right, just to clear a few things up, Dan and I had some conversations. I actually know the area where he was. We're gonna get people wanting to do the typical, I hate how you guys shot this, that it was skylined, and Dan was there, like...
Yeah, once you get out into that country, you'll see there's tons of rolling hills, and where that antelope had run, he'd kind of run down a little bit. That's why we lost him on footage. I was up from that antelope shooting downwards on an angle like this. The cameraman angle is kind of up. That's why you can't tell, but there's a great background. There's a big hill right in behind where that antelope was standing. There's a big valley like this with two big hills. And yeah, there's no way that bullet goes anywhere. We're always pretty safe and make sure of our shots before we ever take them.
Yeah, you have to keep in mind too, when we're doing the filming thing here, sometimes you could be 100 yards away from your hunter, right? And we carry mics, no different than we're doing here. We have mics here. I can be 500 yards away from my cameraman. Dan can be that far away from his cameraman. They still pick it up, the audio. But yeah, we always seem to get someone has to phone into Wild TV and think that we're sending bullets in random areas, and it's not the case. So you can send in some hate mail to me. I always enjoy reading them, but until you know the facts, you don't know what actually took place.
Yeah, like I said, right in here through this front shoulder, out there, blew the heart. He didn't go 25 feet. Well, he might have went 50 feet. Oh man, I'm shaking right now. I'm so excited. I can't believe this just happened. Thank you so much to the landowner for letting me come out here and get this. Like I said, I was a little bit worried when I saw his cousin out here because I know he's after this goat in particular as well. And we just got super lucky. Managed to find him right away yesterday. Came in this morning, had a pretty good idea. Snuck in, waited till first light. The other guy actually drove right by him, didn't see him. Or whatever, he came in, he was just a little bit early. Because we parked the truck a mile back that way and started walking in towards where we knew he was. Started to crest the hill. As soon as I crest the hill, I see, boom, there he is looking at me. That's the one I was looking for. Wide. Look at that antelope. Man, oh man, what a stud. Oh, baby. That's my first ever antelope, and he's a dandy. Wow. Wow.
This segment of Dirt Nap TV is brought to you by Scent Relief that makes sense.
Well, here we are. 2022 antelope season is over. Only took maybe 15 minutes, not even. Got my goat. It was pretty exciting. The other guy that was out here hunting, he actually drove right by him in the dark still. Fortunately for us, we were out here yesterday. We located this guy. I know that this is the one he's looking for as well. This is a perfect goat. I've never shot one before, and when we saw him yesterday, he was maybe 150 yards that way, and now he's they don't seem to move very far. So anyway, when we saw him yesterday, we figured he'd be right here. We came in this morning in the dark, waited about 45 minutes for it to start breaking day, and just before it started breaking day, the other guy who has permission out here came out, and he was looking for an antelope. He told me he was going to go shoot one over there. So I said good luck and, happy hunting. And he drove right by where this guy was laying in the dark. So we parked up and started to sneak in, and as I crested the hill to check to see if he was here, sure enough, he spotted me, but he was still 700 yards away. Just backed out, kind of made a loop around, got across the fence. I'm thinking he heard us cross the fence, because next thing I know, he pops up and looks over the hill at us. Didn't really have a good shot, didn't have a great rest, so I didn't want to take it and risk it. He started to run, but as these things do, they're curious by nature. He only ran about 25 yards and turned, and he gave me a great shot. I mean, in the footage, it probably doesn't look so good, but there's a good backdrop back here behind me, lots of hills. There's no way that bullet was going anywhere but into the side of a hill. If I did miss, yeah, I made a great shot on him anyway, so it doesn't matter quite as much. But my 2022 season antelope tag is filled. This isn't easier. But what you should do, just for next time, so you know, is you actually roll these up like this. Oh, all the way. Is that the way they came? We're already rolled up?
I think they're just folded in there, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so if you roll it all the way down, then you just kind of roll them over. Works good.
How hot was it that day? Because I've hunted antelope, and it must have been, 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Oh yeah, that's putting it mildly. No, out there it gets hot, and it gets hot quick. It was 34 Celsius or something by the mid-afternoon. So anytime we shoot anything out there, it's a mad rush to get things cleaned up, quartered up, skin off, in-game bags. And really, fortunately for me, my good friend, the landowner out there, he has access to a reefer unit in a shed. So yeah, we work our tails off until that animal is entirely in quarter bags, tucked away into the shed, the reefer unit on, blowing cold air. It was the same thing with my mule deer this year. It was just 35 or something like that, or 37, something stupid hot out. And the last thing you want to do is waste any meat. So the meat's the number one priority here for us, and getting that game broken down and into the cooler is number one.
That meat is aged 14 years.
Yeah, it ages 14 years in about 14 minutes.
See what this is like in here now. Not cold, but it's cool. It'll get cold. Try and stand them up so we get circulation around the meat. We good? Yeah. Now we can wash up, get some breakfast, make a few phone calls. As long as he's in there with that reefer cooling everything off, we're laughing.
Well, that's a wrap, you know, 8-minute hunt or 14-minute hunt.
Yeah.
You spent as many minutes hunting as it took you to get the draw in years.
Yeah, I think even less, to be honest with you. It was a fast hunt. But
Congrats, man.
it all comes down to the scouting at that stage, right?
Yeah.
Like, I spent a lot of time scouting before the
So-
actual hunting.
It's all the legwork. You always hear people ask the questions. Legwork. Put lots of miles on your boots leading up to it and know the area. I think you hunt everything pretty much out in that area anyway, don't you?
Yeah, it's a really good area. I'm fortunate to be out there.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and if you did, you can check it out again on our YouTube. Be sure to check out our Facebook and Instagram as well. We're always doing some sort of giveaway or just up to speed on what kind of critters he's chasing and getting, or what I'm chasing and getting. He's pretty predictable. He's a big mule deer hunter and antelope hunter now. And
Just wait, though. Next season, I got some cool stuff coming, too.
yeah, we'll see you next week right here on Dirt Nap TV.
Dirt Nap TV is brought to you by these fine sponsors: Grizzly Targets, CWD Free, Archery World, TSC Archery, Precision Driven.
Hello, YouTube friends. Hey, we got a favor to ask of you. Before you continue with this video, if you could give us a like and a subscribe, follow along, you know, get all the updates. We'll be uploading videos quite often. We're trying to do it every week or so now with some of the awesome footage that we have. Helps us grow, helps us get our following up, and you know what? We're doing this for you guys, and we'd really appreciate the support. This is what helps us grow, and you guys are the ones that can help us get there. So if you could smash that subscribe and like button, we'd appreciate it. Thanks.